Helping Hands for Freedom kicked off Heroes Weekend with a variety show that featured comedians Keith Benner, Andrew Frank, and the mega hit Maker's Exile. Alex takes us inside the event.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Indiana Grand Racing and Casino. Are you in for a great time tonight or what? Give a round of applause if you want to have fun.
Won't you give me just one more chance? Maybe we can make a little romance.
Ike, what is it that you do to prepare for this event?
One of the things I do is get all the talent together, from the musical acts to the comedians, and then I try to get big companies like Real Scene TV together so we can help promote the event the best way possible.
My dad was this old school Army dude that had this thick belt that looked like it was made by Goodyear. Some of y'all probably got that belt on right now. You remember that belt, the one that had the holes in it? So you know when you would swing it, it was aerodynamic and it would whistle. Every time I got a whooping, all you heard was I hate that show to this day.
Keith Bender, you kind of kept a little bit of a secret. You actually did serve some time in the military. What did you do in the military?
Computer supply.
So how many years did you do?
8 years.
8 years. And how did that connect to Helping Hands for Freedom?
Well, you know, by me being in the military, you know, in the Army, I felt this would be great to get back to the troops and the charity, so I'm happy to be here.
I had no choice, the news that was given to me on August 2nd. But I did have a choice how I responded. And my choice was to put on Mark's boots and pick up his weapon and stay in the fights for our men and women who served and sacrificed so much for us. So it is my honor to be able to stand with Helping Hands for Freedom for that similar mission, to continue to support those who've given so much for us, to be there for those families, and it's an honor to be here tonight.
Well, playing for Coach Osborne at the University of Nebraska, I got a little shot at the NFL with Marty Schottenheimer and Mike Shanahan. You know, you learn a lot about teamwork, and I've been at this nonprofit space for 26 years. So I've been serving at-risk children since 1990. After I got cut by 3 NFL teams, I decided to commit my life to making a difference to youth. Through that process, I had grown to an opportunity where I was looking for new challenges, and I started consulting for a charity out of San Diego that dealt with the wounded warriors. It's been so exciting. The thing I learned through sports is you're only as good as your team. And to be able to find someone like a Darren Fishburne to serve as a CEO, to find a chairman of the board, a man like David Roth, who's about to walk across this country on behalf of military families, that's the most important thing you can do, and it makes it such a joyful experience to put this team together and then cut them loose. It's like sometimes I'm so humbled. Right now I'm working out of Denver and I'm focused on our programs in Colorado. We're growing nationally. We do life enrichment programs. Wow. You know, people don't realize it, but when a child loses a father to war, often in that city, he's the only kid in school whose dad died serving his country. And he doesn't have anybody to share that grief with, that experience, that closure that's missing. So we try to do as an organization, bring them together.
After the variety show, guests headed over to the Rock Bar inside the Indiana Grand for the launch party for the heavyweight champ Cigars. Alex talked to Indiana's only heavyweight champ, Lamon Brewster, about how the heavyweight champs supported Helping Hands for Freedom.
I got with 4 other world heavyweight champions, Riddick Bowe, Chris Bird, Ray Mercer, and Lights Out James Toney. And I said, wow. I say, think of what 1 world champion would do. Wow, think of what 5 world champions would do. Like, who could deny that? Like, anywhere we go, like, you know, because we have all fought overseas, and this is the product that we come up with our own label, as you can see. This cigar is the band of an actual championship heavyweight title belt.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
So you feel like a champion.
You feel like a champ. So when you're smoking this cigar, you're smoking the cigar of a champion.